Hola, ¿cómo estáis? Hi, I'm Sabrina Karazoon, and I am currently a third-year student at the University of South Florida, Go Bulls, studying international relations and Spanish. And I am currently very interested in CIEE's semester in Buenos Aires, Argentina, with a study and part-time internship. So follow along to see why I am the ideal candidate for CIEE's Leading Change in Latin America Fellowship. A research done in 2024 asked elders, what's the number one thing that they most regret in their 20s? What was that? It was not doing things because they were afraid of it. Studying abroad is the opposite of being scared. It leads you to a new part of the world, a new culture, new people, new memories, and something that brings you back with a more open mind. My connection to Latin America is one from birth, really. I have strong roots in the country of Brazil, and for some reason have always been intrigued by the Brazil and Argentina rivalry. I remember watching soccer games and wanting Brazil to beat their rival so badly. And we can see rivals all across Latin America in the soccer world, but in the real world, it's a region comprised of so much unity, and they don't need to be considered a union to have that compassion for one another. We see examples like when Bolivia was going through their water crisis, and Brazil and Argentina sent emergency water supplies, or when Nicaragua was going through a tough war and Costa Rica hosted the refugees. These are the reasons that I fall more in love with this region every single day, and it makes me want to learn more about the history and the people that make up this amazing place. My Latin America classes, Model UN debates have all given me such a clear mind on what I want to do in the future and has allowed me to learn so much more about this region. Latin America is a region with so much more than just reggaeton vibes. Although they are amazing, it also is about literature, history, and so many political happenings that we should all know about. My number one goal in the future is to be an advocate that this region needs. Not only is it because of my strong roots, but it's also because of my humanitarian bone, and I want people all over the world to know what I'm going to be learning about in this study abroad. To creatively share my study abroad experience, I would combine my love for storytelling, photography, and community engagement, and document my journey through a series called Beyond Borders. This would feature my own perspective along with interviews with students and local community leaders. This would highlight the human stories between these cultural exchanges, and I would incorporate video clips, photography, and captions to make the experience not only accessible but also engaging between platforms like Instagram and TikTok, and potentially my own home university's newsletter and websites and social media pages. This would allow for students in the US to see firsthand experiences, to be less afraid of what studying abroad is. I've been studying Spanish for many years. I remember my first Spanish class in the 6th grade and me just absolutely falling in love with the language and looking forward to going to that class every single day. To me, language is a gateway to empathy and understanding, and Argentina's unique dialect and expressive culture makes it the perfect place for me to deepen my fluency. Studying and interning in Argentina would allow me to explore the more critical topics, like the human rights issues, the economic developments, the transitional justices from a Latin America lens. And then I would be able to bring this back to the US, to my home country, where many people are oblivious to what is occurring in the region. My open heart, my love for storytelling, and my great passion for Latin America will all come with me to Argentina. This would be a chance for me to grow as a person, to build connections in meaningful ways, and to take steps towards my goal of working in diplomacy. So, nos vemos en Argentina, sí? See you there.